Hey everybody, Angel Arts here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Back to the Future, the game. In our last episode, Doc's missing. He hasn't come back, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. So let's get right back into the game and see what Marty sees. It's the DeLorean. Okay. Who's inside the DeLorean? Search for clues to Doc's whereabouts. Doesn't look like anyone's tried. Oh, nobody's in the... Did Doc send the DeLorean to us? Story so far. Inventory. I guess I can't go back. I love how our dad conveniently did not hear any of the random noises that was happening outside.
Doc?
I don't think he's in there. Ooh, is it hot still? Or cold? It's cold. That's right, it's super cold. Einstein!
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Last time departed. Shield eyes from light. So where did you come from? Oh! Is that Clara's shoe? Alright, we've got some clues here. Time circuit switch, and the tape recorder. Alright. Time circuit keypad, time circuit display. Shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
It's a clue. It's in our inventory.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Yeah. Or Biff's descendants or ancestors. Handheld tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Great.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again.
Oh, Christopher
Please
Lloyd.
take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's
Really?
it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed.
Right.
Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
There's gotta be more clues. Time circuit switch.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Yeah. Is there any other clues? Time circuit
I can use
display.
those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Right.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Is there any clues outside? Well, let's look at my inventory. Is there anything else?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Oh, come on, Marty.
This time-traveling shoe is my
Can I
only
rotate
clue
it or
to finding
something?
Doc. Nah. I don't think so. Maybe not.
Worth a try. Use the notebook to figure out...
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Use Doc's notebook on the time
After all the
keypad.
trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Alright, there's gotta be another way. Exit. Einstein, can you tell me where to find Doc? If you're unsure of your current goal, click on the gold button in the upper left-hand corner. Hey, Einstein, tell me something,
What
boy.
kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Can you sniff out Doc?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Nice. Where are you taking me, Einstein? Nice! Yeah! The only way to travel. Love it.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
He still has his hoverboard, though, doesn't he? Oh, no, Doc had it
How's
last.
this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Gotta look for clues. Gate. Liquor store door.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Who is that? I think we're about to find out. Oh, invisible walls again. Liquor store sign.
A1 Liquor. I like the new bars Mr. Figgins put on the windows. Very secure.
Yeah. Arcade sign. Help wanted.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the Wild Gunman machine.
Oh, yes. Arcade door. Are you gonna yell at me for going to
I
the
guess
door?
there's time for a quick game.
Really? There is? Oh, Doc will be fine. We've got all the time in the world because we've got a time machine, right? Oh, that was it? Oh, Marty, you disappoint
Okay,
me.
now I'm ready.
Love it. Love that. Help wanted. Okay. Alright, Einie. Gate. Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Good boy, Einie. Good boy.
Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Yeah, that would have been nice. They did it with up.
It's locked.
Buzz, 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 buzz. Strickland?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look
Oh,
at you.
her. It belongs to her.
Einstein, come on!
And I have to go back to when she was
Just
younger?
as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
But I have your shoe.
E. Strickland. You aren't related to Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes.
Slacker.
What's old man what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30
Wow.
in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Wow.
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Yeah, but at least they're good looking. Skater boys tend to be good looking hooligans.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Merv?
See, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
I got something for
Can
you.
you let me in? I've got something to show you.
what is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
It is her shoe. From way back when. That'll help me. Oh, it's old now. Hi. I'm just holding a shoe up in the air. What do you want? What do you want? So that shoe is significant. When was the
Leave
last
that
time...
creature outside!
When was the last time you saw that shoe?
Sorry, Einstein.
That's gonna help us figure out where to find Doc. Or when to find Doc. So we know it's from the past. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, Edna.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other
Ooh,
one.
there's a photo of her when she was younger.
Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
I'll look it up. I'll Google for it. Not that Google is really all that around. Was around that
Have
much
a
in 1986.
seat, Sonny.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Can I look around first? Can I?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna just look around. Kitchen door.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Oh gosh.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Yeah, it's alright. Love this.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc. Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
We need Miss Strickland to let us know that. Wow. Look.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Wow.
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Really now? Oh, I've got blackmail. Blackmail material. She's right, she does have candy. Newspapers, from what year?
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized.
Yes, ma'am.
Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
But time is my jam, ma'am. Time is my jam.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Candy.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
Binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches.
Oh.
Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
I think we're gonna
There's
meet
a
his
clue
father.
to find a Doc out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking. Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Hey, there's Jennifer's mom coming out of the market.
Mrs. Parker? I find it curious that she always uses the same strapping red-headed bag boy. Don't you?
What's wrong with redheads?
There's a clue to find a Doc out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
What's wrong with redheads? I love redheads.
Looks like the clock tower repairs have stalled out again.
The clock has never
the
been working.
wheels of justice grind slowly, but exceedingly fine. Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
Oh, you are such a card,
Okay.
lady.
If there's a clue to find a Doc out there, I'm not seeing...
You are such a card, lady. What else can I see through these?
Man, you can see everything in the town square through these, can't you?
Everything, Mr. Necking in the parking lot last Thursday, McFly.
Okay,
There's a clue to
creepy.
find a Doc out...
Creepy.
Man, you can see everything in the town square.
Okay. All right.
There's a clue...
Let's talk, Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
I don't know if I want to know what they're doing behind that
Yes?
tree. Yes.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tannen! Get
Tannen.
away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Nice. It's one of the Tannen kids. What's with all these newspapers,
What's with
man?
all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Do you
Get
now?
out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my
That
stats.
could be very useful. When did you lose your shoe, ma'am?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a
Speakeasy.
speakeasy. In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Right.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man.
Prohibition.
was a time when gangsters ruled the
Now
town.
we're
while
getting somewhere.
honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
Probably where that liquor store was.
Ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch,
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe things about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
Got it.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Right.
Following year, as I recall.
Perfect.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was
Oh.
quite a reporter back in the
No
day.
wonder you kept
Any idea
all of
what date
newspapers.
that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Well, when was that? All right.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
This is hilarious. Okay, so we gotta get her away while we're checking the newspapers. She's probably gonna yell
I
at us.
told you not to touch those.
Check that tea. Is that tea still? Go to that tea. Go to that tea.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Alright, I'm gonna get her out of this. Get her out of the room again. Radiator.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Oh dear. Now we can take a look. How many times do I have to do
Juveniles collide with manure truck.
this?
Nice picture.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Hurry up before
All right,
she comes
Einstein
back.
brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Maybe I threw the pictures. But I just wanted to exhaust the
Clint
exhaustion.
Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
Oh.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues.
Fortunately, she's conveniently...
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout.
Oh no, yeah,
I
right.
don't even know where to start looking for.
That was from the movie. Conveniently, the woman is still, like, back in the back, confused about the tea, while we're rummaging through all her newspapers.
October 28th, 1985.
Alright. Check these photos.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
The video store. Maybe the video store has a date or something. Cat trophies.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
So, is there a
I
date
didn't even
on
know they
them?
gave out trophies for best litter columnist.
I think I need to use the binoculars to narrow down a date. If I can somehow see when the video store went up somehow. Maybe it's on a... Somehow it's on a sign?
There's the whistle. Surely.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for...
Go ahead.
Hill Valley Video Store. 1932. Rebuilt February 1932. Got it.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Got
The
it.
fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ugh. The newspapers will help me. She's organized it. Fortunately, she organized them. And
There's the
so
whistle.
I just have to go to
Surely the water's
1932.
boiling by now.
And it's probably on the front page. That's front page information. So I just have to flip through, look for something about
Let's
the Hill
see.
Valley.
Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed.
1932.
Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
June 14th, 1931. Ooh.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I'm wondering if anything... June 14th, 1931. Oh, Marty! You're looking pretty handsome in those clothes. Hey, Dad.
Marty!
Hi.
Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Well, I'm dressed up for Halloween. It's a work uniform. It's a costume for a school play.
didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
Thanks, Dad.
I hope so.
Thank you, Dad.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Perfect.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Let's go, boy. Yes! We're going back to the past. Hey, Aini. Inventory. Newspaper.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Right. 1931.
According to this, Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931. I've got to go back to June 13th to rescue him.
June 13th, 1931.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
June 13th, 1931.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
Or a week
you know
before.
what you're doing, Doc.
You could do the week before. But the day before is fine. Alright, let's do this. Gotta get through 88 miles an hour. Oh, this is exciting. Hill Valley, next 4 exits. So epic! Oh, this music! Nice. Mill Valley Police Department. Oh! You didn't see that? Oh, this isn't good. Oh! Great. May 14th. Car of the Future at the Hill Valley Exposition. Coming this fall, Hard Cross Square, Hill Valley. Oh. Of course, we always hide it behind the sign. Some things never change. Marty looks so handsome. He looks awesome in that outfit. Okay, okay. So, now we gotta go find Doc. Huh.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Hill Valley Stationers. Huh. So this is before... Huh. Gentleman Jack Thomas. Good time to be mayor? Oh, nice. That means our parents would be little... Our parents were probably not born yet. Yeah, our parents haven't even been born yet. Okay. Because this is more than 20 years before, you know, 1955.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
Oh,
You're
it's
the only man in
her.
the street,
Edna.
and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl
Edna.
Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Klein. Calvin Klein.
Yeah, it's
Calvin Klein. Oh. I wanted to be Calvin Klein. Sonny Crockett. Harry Callahan. Michael Coraline. I guess Harry is the closest to my name. So Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Yeah, I figured.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's
She's
the law.
in on
Look
it.
it up.
She's in on it.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Oh, okay, there's something about that woman. While walking, hold down your right mouse button to make Marty run. Hold the right mouse button? Oh, shift. Not the right mouse button, it's shift. Okay. Flophouse door? Barbershop sign.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Oh. Alright, well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it right here, but story's moving along, guys, so we're gonna continue looking for Doc in the next video, so thank you guys for watching, and until next time, love yourselves and love each other.